You're not real. Yeah.
Because the British people have had enough of waiting. The time has come.
For
The rule of six.
Yeah.
Hello and welcome to The Rule of Six Extra Time. This week we're doing movies. I hope that everybody enjoyed the episode that came out on Thursday. People have said it's the best one so far, but hey, what can you do?
Who's been saying that?
Mainly
the guest.
Mainly our guest today,
And
Packman.
who is our guest today? It is Luke Packwood.
Luke,
Thanks for having me on, guys.
No worries.
It's a pleasure.
No worries at all. No worries at all.
We'll need your advice picking the best films. So Joe, introduce what we're going to do.
So, this week on Extra Time, we've got a tier list up and we're going to go through a few different movies and we're going to rank them. So, they'll be put in either masterpiece, almost perfect, amazing, good, don't care, and hated it.
Hated it, okay.
So, it'll be
It's
interesting
quite
to see.
controversial,
It is. It's a big
Very
one.
Yeah.
Wide range of tiers. Okay, let's go. What's the
Should we
first
just
film?
crack on with it? Should we just
Right,
crack on
top
with it?
Yeah.
Iron Man.
Iron Man. I'd say
Which one?
I think it's just the first
The
one.
first one. I said the Iron Man. Okay, so it's not. Okay, is there either you can?
Yeah.
It's not masterpiece.
I'm putting it in good. I'm putting it in good.
Nah, it's a very good film. It's the
I-
first
I
ever
think-
Marvel.
I
though.
think
It's the
amazing,
first ever
I think
Marvel.
amazing.
Yeah,
You think amazing?
It's the first Marvel. It's set
no,
that
and
franchise up
and
to
like-
like be like
Exactly.
massive.
Should we put it in amazing?
Amazing.
Yeah,
You think?
I think
Okay,
the sequels.
look.
The sequels weren't as good, but the first Iron Man was.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
You can't argue that.
Paddington 2, just don't care.
Don't care.
I
Don't
really-
care.
yeah, I really don't
I
care.
remember my family,
Paddington 2, yeah.
my family did like that film. and
It's a
thanks
good
for what
family
they did.
film, but
I can't even
District
see.
9.
Can't even
District
see what
9.
this.
I'd say that's in.
Good.
Ah.
I haven't seen it.
Have you seen it?
Yeah, I've seen it.
How long? I haven't seen it in years.
Neither. I saw it when it first came out.
It's not a bad film. It's not a bad
It's just a
film.
normal like
So
kind of
So very- so
sci-fi
very good.
kind of like
Yeah. I think
that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it'd
it'd be like an average good film. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I completely agree with you on that.
Nothing special.
big one up next, boys. Up.
Oh, that's a brilliant film.
It's got to be.
Almost perfect.
You think
almost
perfect?
perfect.
Yeah,
The
almost
storyline
perfect.
is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Almost perfect.
It is strong, very strong.
Training Day.
Training Day. I haven't seen it.
I was like, got Denzel Washington.
Yeah.
I actually haven't seen that.
Oh, you
Is it
definitely-
good?
Yeah, very good film.
So what would you rank that then, Luke?
We're gonna have to trust you here, Luke. It's
I'll
all
put
on
that in
you.
amazing.
Amazing.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
Amazing, so it's
very
not-
good
okay.
film.
I'll have to watch it then.
Yeah.
Batman Begins. Which
That's
one
just
is
good.
this?
Yeah. It's
Good.
not the Dark
Yeah,
Knight. It's
yeah,
not the
that's
Dark
good.
Knight.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, okay.
Budapest Hotel.
I haven't seen the Grand Budapest Hotel,
No,
but
no.
I've heard it's good.
Should we just chuck it and don't care then?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll have to.
Anyone know what this is? The thing is, right, so on the thing, I can't actually see the names of the films because it cuts off the top and the bottoms of the front cover.
Well, then just do films
Well
we
then,
know.
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
we can
you,
see.
we can
Okay.
watch the film.
Skyfall.
Oh, that's got to be in.
And what?
At least almost perfect, maybe.
Oh,
Masterpiece.
no, that's
no,
no.
I wouldn't
don't
put it
know, I
in
would
almost
put
perfect.
Skyfall? Are you
Amazing.
joking?
Amazing
Skyfall
to its
Skyfall
limit.
was
Amazing to its
Yeah.
limit.
You guys are mocking it.
Yeah,
No,
look,
no,
I
no.
agree with here. With
Right,
you.
so-
Interstellar.
Okay, if Skyfall was amazing, what's Spectre then? Because Spectre has
No,
to
Casino
be
Royale's probably
the best one. Yeah.
out of the more
Yeah.
recent
Yeah,
James
but
Bond.
still,
That'd be
Skyfall
almost
was sick.
perfect.
Luke,
Yeah.
Bull, I know you'll like this one. Wally.
Excuse me.
Wally?
Wally.
Wally.
Oh.
Sounds wrong either way.
You,
No, it's not.
you fucking Wally.
The first one's been cracked out already.
Oh, dearie me.
Don't
Dearie
worry,
me.
it's only gonna go up from here, guys. That's what I'm gonna do.
Ah, it's a bit
Oh,
stinky.
no. Yeah, it stinks in here.
Oh, you just, I've had
I'm
enough
saying-
of you.
I'm
I've
say-
had enough of you.
I'm saying
Amazing.
amazing, yeah. I don't want to just be too
okay, amazing.
too trigger happy with amazing though.
Yeah.
Alright, Jay.
Gladiator, I know you like this one, Luke.
I'd say.
I don't think I've watched that.
Why has no one seen Gladiator? It's such a good film. It's such a
Well,
good
go
film.
on. Once again, it
At
falls in
least
your shot.
amazing. At least amazing. I'd say.
Oh yeah.
I don't think we can put it almost perfect if
Amazing,
me and Luke
no,
haven't seen it.
amazing.
I think Django Unchained needs to be spoken about now.
Yeah. You reckon?
Django
Yeah.
Unchained's
Is it on?
master- Django Unchained's
yeah,
Mastermind.
Yeah, I think it's Masterpiece.
It's a masterpiece.
Mastermind.
I'm gonna see myself out.
Quick time out.
Yeah, I think unanimously we'll put Django Unchained in Masterpiece.
I would say Interstellar's almost perfect. Just gonna put.
Oh yeah, Interstellar's definitely almost perfect.
Baby Driver.
I'd say people love Baby Driver, but I don't think it's as good as.
Good.
It's
still good. Yeah.
I'd
say
put
it'd
it
be
in good. I'd put it
It's
in
better
good.
overrated.
That's not Baby Driver, Joe. That's Drive.
Right, well, let's hope the Baby
Ryan
Driver's
Gosling.
somewhere on here. We'll just pretend it is Baby Driver, alright? Doesn't matter. The people at home don't know.
I will.
Anyone take your interest?
Hot Fuzz.
Oh,
I'd say
yeah, Hot
that
Fuzz.
is almost perfect.
Ooh, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. I'm happy to put it in there.
Dark Knight Rises.
Dark Knight Rises.
Masterpiece,
Do you
easily.
think Masterpiece?
Heath Ledger in it was
Oh, no,
ridiculous.
The Rises or the Dark Knight?
The Dark Knight.
Oh, the Dark Knight is Masterpiece.
Yeah. Just because it is.
Oh yeah,
It is the pinnacle of super.
It looks like I've got to let myself out now.
No, it's fine.
Nah,
we'll
nah,
let you
nah,
stay.
it's just,
We'll let you stay.
I get confused between the two as well, but I still think the one with Bane was actually because although
Don't say it's better.
I'm not saying it's better. I'm not saying
Nah.
it's better, but considering how good the one with Heath Ledger was. Oh my goodness. Hang on,
Yeah, it can't
give me
live
a
up to
second.
that hype.
Yeah, but
Yeah, I
it
do
did.
agree.
It did do well though.
Yeah, I mean,
It was-
Considering, yeah.
It will never be as good as that. It never had the expectation of being good.
I
as that, but
just
it still was good.
I just think the Joker's just the best villain.
Oh
And
yeah.
you do an amazing.
Talking about the Joker. What about
Speaking
the
of the
movie?
Joker,
Well, like Luke, Joe does an amazing impression of the Joker.
Oh, go on. You said, it's
No,
been said.
no.
It's been said.
you listen to the last show. That's all I'm saying. It was.
Do it again. You were so bad.
Hey. Wait, I'll do it. Okay. What was it that he said? He said, "Oh, poor choice of words, isn't it?" It's like, Ooh, right. So, I'll go with the Batman bit first. So, guys, let her go. Very poor choice of words. That one was a lot better. That one was actually a lot better than last week's. I took a bit of the Yoda-ness off from it.
Yoda.
Oh, you better sound like Yoda.
Yeah, it was. Yeah. Poor choice of words. I don't think that was personally too bad. I
Look,
think
you're improving, Joe.
so. The Joker. Where are we putting it? I want to put it in. I want to put it in almost perfect.
Yeah.
I want to put it in almost.
I think it could be argued for masterpiece.
I would
you
say
know?
It could,
masterpiece,
but I just think it's.
It might be too young to be a masterpiece.
But then again, what? So
Do you know what I mean?
would you say the Dark Knight is better than
yeah,
the Joker? You'd say
yeah,
so.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
100%. Right, next film, Joe.
Oh, there's Baby Driver. Could chuck it in there.
What about Inglorious?
Inglorious Bastards. Inglorious Bastards. I
Almost
think.
perfect.
Oh yeah, almost perfect as well.
That's such
It's
a good movie.
a solid film, isn't it?
Yeah.
Very solid. Lord of the Rings. I haven't seen Lord of the Rings.
Oh,
Joe,
Lord of the Rings
it's
is
really
ridiculous.
bad. I haven't seen it.
Oh, it's so
And
good.
I reckon I would like.
I just feel like it's a lot. It's like a commitment.
It's like 3
It
hours.
is
I swear.
It's a commitment.
But once you get into it, you properly get into that.
Where
Who's
we?
your favourite character in Lord of the Rings?
Legolas.
Legolas, Orlando Bloom.
Yeah.
I see like in the
Legolas.
Hobbit, there's like a scene where he jumps across a bridge, so he's like jumping on the rocks.
Yeah,
as they're
yeah,
falling.
yeah.
That's sick. Is
But-
the action really good in Lord of the Rings?
Yeah, like all those characters, like it's so good.
Is it
like,
well
it just
written?
works, yeah.
Yeah.
But like it's because it's like so long.
Yeah.
The story's plot is so deeply
Yeah.
intertwined that you just get into it instantly.
It's
like
like-
you watch one and you're like, everything you think you know about them just is completely wrong.
Yeah,
That's
and
what-
it just builds and builds and builds.
There's so much commitment to watching things like that. It's the same with like Harry Potter or
yeah.
Star Wars, when you know that you have to just go in at the deep end. Lord of the Rings, where's it going then?
Masterpiece, you know, I would put
I'd
that
say-
Masterpiece.
I'd say from
It's controversial, but I think it.
from its reputation and what I've heard of it, I'd assume that it'd be higher. Like,
It's
on
like-
the-
I don't want to put it in Masterpiece just because me and Luke
Oh
haven't
yeah,
seen it.
almost perfect. It's
We
the
want to put
next
it in
best
almost
then.
perfect.
Yeah.
Look, I value your
So
opinion.
are we saying that the Lord of the Rings is a trilogy?
As a trilogy,
I
yeah,
think-
yeah, I
We're
would.
saying it's a trilogy, yeah.
Yeah, I think you would have to any of them kind of, other than the Dark Knight.
I wish- I
Do you
wish-
know what I mean?
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
one
yeah,
of
yeah, yeah,
unbelievably.
no, I get
I wish there was an overrated category in here, because, for example,
Yeah.
Avatar.
Yeah.
Where would you put Avatar?
Avatar. I watched it the other day
Avatar's
during.
good.
Watched it during lockdown,
Yeah.
and I realised how well it's been filmed. At
Really?
how young it like.
Yeah, I know.
Did you see the other day?
Everything.
I saw like a post that Kate Winslet's filming the new one, and she held her breath underwater for like 17 minutes.
What?
17 minutes?
Yeah, I think that's chat, Luke.
Yeah.
I think that's why.
Or was it 7 minutes?
Probably 7.
I think it's 17
Even 7 is ridiculous. Though.
My mate Darren from my rugby club, he held his breath underwater for 25 minutes. So.
Yeah, right. Stinky.
No, but basically, Tom Cruise had the record, and she like broke it the other day. I think that's quite mad.
Kate Winslet holds the record for holding her breath for long.
That's an interesting fact.
I mean, for filming. I'm not.
Oh, right, for filming, yeah.
Yeah, for filming.
Avatar.
Shooting.
Anyway, Avatar. Where are we chucking it? Good. Yeah. It's the sad reality, but it got so overhyped, and it was because it was before its time in a sense when it was released. But looking back on it, it's just enough.
Have you guys watched Parasite?
No,
Yes.
I haven't. That one movie.
It's a very, very
It won movie
good
of the
film.
year last year, didn't
Yeah.
it?
Do you know what the best thing about it is? Even though it's in a different language, you still understand the narrative. And you still
Yeah.
get it, and it's such a good film.
It's one of them things that anyone could watch,
It's
even with subtitles.
It's one of like the first films that's probably like a proper foreign film that like has come all the way over from Asia and actually done so well.
Yeah,
in, like, Western culture. It's actually crazy.
The plot in it is ridiculous.
Oh, it's
you
so
never know
good.
what's going on, and then it just hits you, and you're like, oh my.
But it really highlights the
class difference,
the class divide, and it's crazy. And, it's
unless you've seen it firsthand, you don't really have a concept of that.
Speaking about
well, where are we gonna put it?
Dividing class. What?
Parasite.
I can't. Where is it?
Down
there. Sweet. Where are you chucking? I mean, I haven't seen it.
Amazing or almost perfect.
I mean, arguably
almost perfect.
Yeah, I see.
Yeah, if
you
it,
should watch it, Joe.
Yeah, I think I probably should. It won movie of the year, didn't it?
Yeah.
It won an Oscar.
Yeah.
Wasn't that for
Maybe
best picture or something? I don't know.
I mean, I think it definitely won the foreign film.
Yeah.
Wolf of Wall Street.
I say almost perfect.
I'd say masterpiece.
That's all, but
I'd
I
say
think that is a
masterpiece.
verge masterpiece. You know,
It's just one of them ones you just don't get tired of watching.
No,
it.
yeah, you could watch it millions of times.
Exactly. In Bruges.
Oh, unbelievable.
Almost
mate.
perfect.
Yeah.
I say amazing.
Nah, In Bruges is so
In Bruges
good.
is quality.
Colin Farrell's ridiculous in that movie.
In Bruges. I don't want to do in Bruges.
I just completely lost it. Where's it gone?
Yeah.
Sweet.
You've lost it, Joe.
Any of you watch The Irishman?
Yeah.
Because it was on net. Was it during
Yes,
lockdown
Netflix.
it came out?
No,
it's before that. I think.
Yeah, I remember it, and I just didn't really watch it.
It's such a long film.
Yeah,
Excuse me?
it's like 3 hours, isn't it? Yeah, that's probably why I couldn't really be bothered. Where would you put it though?
I didn't watch all of it, so
I would put that in probably amazing. Or almost
Probably
perfect.
amazing.
Yeah. There.
What are you saying? Amazing.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. Look, I'm happy. I mean, the caliber of actor in there is probably a decent film. Inception.
almost perfect.
Yeah, that's
I think
definitely
that's
almost
fair.
perfect.
We're filling up this almost perfect. I feel like at the end we'll rejig it out so it's
Yeah.
balanced.
Have you guys watched City of God?
No.
You guys need to watch that. It's a ridiculous.
Who's in it?
It's not like that. It's about like the Brazilian favelas,
Oh,
and it's
okay.
like it's very interesting from like
Yeah.
young kid just
Oh,
living
yeah,
up in
yeah,
it.
it is.
That is an unbelievably well shot movie.
Fair enough. I'll give it.
Toy Story 3.
Oh, almost perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's fair.
Yeah. I mean, if it was the first one, surely it goes masterpiece.
Probably, but even then, I think the second. I think they're all kind of as
Nah,
good
I
as
think
each
number
other.
one's the best.
You reckon?
Yeah.
But what about when Zurg comes in the second one? Ooh.
The second one's the best one.
Ooh.
Nah.
Spider-Man into the multiverse. Amazing.
Almost perfect.
Nah.
The thing is,
That is such a good film.
The thing is,
Luke.
It's a great film. But
Yeah,
it's
I
not.
wanted to chuck it in almost
I don't
perfect,
even
but
rate you guys anymore.
but what exactly? What would you take out then if you had to take one out?
Look, Joe, I don't want to break. I know you want to even these out.
I
I
do.
don't want to go against your trust.
No.
Once upon a
Oh,
time
but
in
you
Hollywood.
love Toy Story. No, what? We're not even talking about Toy Story, are we?
But Spider-Man.
I need to get another meal and a good night's sleep.
and a serious look in the mirror, Luke. Sort it out.
I don't really rate.
Once
this
upon a
film.
time in Hollywood. Do you know what? I put it in good.
Wait.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The-
No, amazing. No, amazing.
Nah.
The
You guys.
It's a bit too. drawn out.
Yeah,
I feel like this.
It's a
some
slow
parts-
burner. It's a really
The
slow
last
burner,
bit-
but-
Some parts they don't
yeah,
actually
but
need
I
it.
don't think you understand it.
Yeah, like when she's in the cinema with her feet
Because
up,
you're going
it's
in,
like-
you're going into the cinema thinking, oh, Tarantino's gonna be loads of action.
Yeah,
No,
exactly. That's what you
it's
want.
not. No, but it's not just that. I feel like it just draws on a little bit for when it shouldn't. Like, there
I
are
think people don't
just
really
plots.
realise what Tarantino was going for with this film.
Yeah.
Because he,
Yeah.
you know, this is a reflection of his childhood. And actually, like a lot of people in that from that time would have said that that's such a good film because it actually represented what it was like for them. Whereas we don't know that.
Yeah.
It was around the Is it the Mansons?
Manson, yeah.
So
it's
Sharon
based on
Tate,
that.
who Margot Robbie played, she was murdered by
Charles Manson. Well, his followers.
his gang.
Yeah.
And you know, Tarantino puts like a twist on his.
Speaking
Yeah,
of-
because they go to the wrong house, don't they? And they get that fucked up.
Leonardo DiCaprio comes out and he like just abuses them and he proper violates him. And they go like, "Oh, right, we're gonna kill him then."
Yeah.
And he puts on his headphones and Brad Pitt's done smoked the acid
cigarette, yeah.
and he just starts laughing at them. That's so funny.
It's
a good.
Yeah,
It's a
that
good
that
film.
ending is ridiculous.
It's a good
The
film.
ending and the build up.
The thing is,
so
yeah,
well.
it does, but it's the building's just the
It's
build-up's
too
too
much.
long. Like
my
if the
opinion.
whole
It's
if
two
the whole
against one,
movie
I'm not gonna complain.
if
but
the
I just
whole
wanna- I just
movie
wanna be devil's
if the
advocate.
whole movie had been like the last 15 minutes, it would be in masterpiece.
Nah,
you know what I mean?
I think it. No, I feel like that movie needs
Maybe
It
like,
needs
a,
the
maybe, like a,
build-up.
maybe like a quicker build up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It
Or-
just doesn't need to be drawn out.
or at least a bit more action in the build-up.
Yeah.
From one Tarantino movie to another, Kill Bill.
Oh,
I know you
I want to
that.
put it in masterpiece.
Nah.
I love that film.
I would say almost.
I
perfect.
say almost perfect.
Yeah, I would
Really?
say almost perfect.
See how you felt about that is how I felt about
Once
Upon a Time.
Yeah, fair enough. What other ones are we thinking, boys? Avengers.
Avengers is just
Should we just sort of go as the entire
Yeah,
franchise?
franchise.
the entire.
Nah, because Endgame on its own deserves to.
Yeah, that's the thing.
It deserves-
Endgame is the
Endgame's
highest
the-
grossing film of all time.
Yeah.
Where would you put Endgame?
Masterpiece.
Really?
Masterpiece.
Ooh.
Just
I-
based
I-
on what it
I just don't like the
represented.
high amount of
Yeah.
CGI and all that. Like that's why the Dark Knight was
Yeah,
so good.
But I feel like that's just what Marvel films are.
It is, yeah,
it is just
exactly.
I know,
CGI.
I know. So if
Like,
you like that-
you can't
The
just
plot
say.
is so it that they for 10 years we literally started this tier with the Iron Man.
Yeah,
it's
so we
10
started
years.
off that. Yeah, that's
That
what I'm
film,
saying.
that last Avengers film, was 10 years in the making.
That's what I'm saying. That's why it's got to be there.
And
Like,
I-
and
oh.
to,
Should we go-
to,
should we go-
having a movie though that's 10 years in the making and not to disappoint is so hard.
They literally built up since the first film, and they literally could have.
How many
Fully
movies has
flopped,
done
yeah.
that or have
Yeah.
prolonged a series
Yeah.
for
It's,
so long?
it's the
on
biggest
movies.
franchise in movie history.
That's why it's got to be a masterpiece,
Yeah.
just based on.
You think so, based on its legacy?
It will be.
So
The thing is, Avengers Endgame is a build up of the 10 years, so you could argue the whole thing with sort of Avengers.
yeah. Well, are we
Yeah.
gonna do it separately, or is the entire franchise?
Well, is Endgame,
The entire
Is
franchise.
Endgame on there separate to
Yeah,
Avengers?
yeah.
Is
Oh,
that- is
okay,
that
yeah,
Endgame
yeah,
there?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, Avengers Endgame almost perfect. I'll say. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Almost
It's up
perfect.
to you, big man.
Yeah, I'd put it in almost perfect.
And
as
then
well.
Avengers is just good
Yeah. Yeah.
because it's nothing really special, to be honest.
I'm happy with that. I can understand the case being made for it being a masterpiece because of what's gone in behind it
Yeah.
and the sort of the how complicated it all is and how it all ties up together nicely and ends on a sort of, you know,
Good and a bad. note,
a good ending. Yeah, but it's it's up for debate. It's up for contention. Casino Royale. I feel like it's going to be almost perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If Skyfall's nowhere near as
Yeah.
good as Casino Royale.
It's not.
What about Get Out?
Get Out. Ooh,
See,
I say amazing.
Big shot, to you boys. I've never seen Get Out.
Really?
Haven't you?
Yeah.
No,
Really
decent
good
I've
film.
gone around. I've
Where
gone
is
to watch
it?
it so many times and never watched it.
Yeah.
I think amazing.
I think amazing. Yeah.
Mm.
Fair enough then.
It's a decent film.
Are they? By the way, Joe, are there films being constantly added to this? Or
No, there's
Oh,
only
okay.
a set amount.
all right then, go on. All right, what's the next one?
I'm trying to think. Blade Runner 2049.
Nah, original's better.
Just good.
I'd say don't even care. To be fair, the Blade Runner franchise
that's a
really.
bit selfish, mate. Me and Luke care.
No, yeah, we'll go with the majority, but I'm just saying personally, I don't. The Blade Runner franchise just doesn't really interest me.
Yeah, it's not really a franchise.
Yeah, it's not.
Do you want to put it in? Do you want to put it in good?
No, I would put it in Don't Care as well. It's especially
2049, yeah.
2049.
I mean, I wouldn't say don't care, but if there was like a tier in between them two.
But there isn't.
Perfect.
So what
but,
we
but
saying?
you're right, Joe. There isn't.
So chuck it in. Don't care.
Yeah.
Any others, boys, that you see there that you want to chuck in? The Star Wars.
Are we taking that as a
Should we
franchise?
say? So we'll say the new trilogy.
The new
No,
trilogy
no,
is
don't even talk. Hate it.
Hate it.
Yeah, hate it.
Really?
There's nothing going to replace the
Put
original
it in
Star
the hate,
Wars.
put it in the hate category. Though.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, it's gotta be in the
It hurts me.
category.
I put it in good. I put it in good.
I'm tempted to ask him to leave.
Look, no,
Yeah.
I understand. I understand in comparison, but
Joe,
on their own, I thought they were a decent set of films.
are you joking me? on their own as well. That second Star Wars film in the new trilogy was shocking.
Oh, I can't remember. Well, I can't remember where I was. I think I watched one of them in America, so I think I just have good connotations.
Do
to
you know what I
it.
watched in America? I watched every single one of them when I was in America. Was the Planet of the Apes trilogy?
Really?
Oh yeah.
That in the cinema in America.
I've never seen
was
that.
That
So
would be sick.
good. You'd.
I've watched a
proper
couple of them. I've never really got into them.
Now it's like it's just a good like set
Yeah,
of
yeah.
films, isn't it? It's just one of them. It's like the same when you say, "Oh, you haven't seen Lord of the Rings." I'm like,
Yeah.
Yeah, I
it's
guess
one of them
so.
ones,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Any other ones in there, boys, that you're interested in throwing in there?
The Revenant. That's not even-
Revenant.
that's not
Where
even
is
there.
it?
I don't know why I said that.
Yeah, and and it's like I was thinking.
Dunkirk.
I was thinking Boy in the Striped Pajamas as well. That should
Oh,
be
that
on
is
there.
that would have to be a masterpiece.
Yeah, yeah, potentially. Where do you want to put Dunkirk?
Good.
Good.
Would you rate it?
I would say amazing.
Would you?
Yeah.
Should
Yeah. Because Chris Nolan.
I just start a few other movies that aren't on this list, but we should,
Yeah.
probably give an opinion on?
Wait,
Yeah,
hang on. Let me have a
100%.
proper look.
I've got one to spitball.
Yeah, go on.
What Captain America's that?
I don't know.
Winter Soldier or something like that.
That's probably one of the best Marvel films.
Yeah.
Is that the first Captain?
No, the second
Where
one.
would you put it?
I put it in almost perfect. Honestly,
Really? I haven't seen it.
I thought it was. That's one of the best Marvel films.
Really?
Yeah. What else is there?
What do you guys think about Godfather?
The what?
What?
Godfather. Just good.
What's that outside?
We don't talk about the Godfather.
The
'cause we haven't seen it.
the social
Oh
network.
Oh no! I'm sitting with two boys.
No,
fucking hell.
Luke, shush, Luke,
Everyone's just
shush.
fucking
Look,
chilling out.
move
They
on.
don't know what they're doing. They don't know what they're doing. He has to go,
Ginny
blood.
Is there any other ones in there that you can see that you think should be on there?
The social network.
I haven't seen it.
You'd rate that. No,
Actually,
you
I
would
think
really rate that.
I think I've seen parts
What
of it.
Social Network?
Social Network.
I've never.
a lot of like up and coming stars were introduced in that.
Is that
Yeah.
what's his face?
Guardian of Galaxy? I can see.
Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah.
That's just good. That's just good.
I would say I don't really care.
I thought they were good films, and the soundtrack's pretty good.
Yeah, the soundtrack's really good.
Where'd you put Black Panther?
Definitely amazing.
Yeah, it would have to be amazing.
And the soundtrack for that.
Yeah, that is ridiculous.
King
Strong
Cage's on that one.
soundtrack. Strong soundtrack. La La Land. Should we just put it in Don't Care?
I loved that film.
I'm sure you did it. That really doesn't surprise me at all.
Masterpiece, Joe. What are you doing?
I'm trying to think. There's not any other ones on there we're interested in.
No. Joe, I know for a fact.
Should we try balance it out a little bit?
The thing is, they're so small.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
The Prestige. Have you seen The
Yeah,
Prestige?
it is
The
a
Prestige
really
is
good film.
so good. You'd rate The Prestige. That should be
That'd be either amazing or almost perfect.
almost perfect, I'd say.
But we need to take some out of Almost Perfect.
Is that Le Mans? Have you seen Le Mans? With,
Nah.
Matt Damon and Christian
No.
Bale. So good.
What, is that the
Driving one.
the Ford one?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll watch that.
Good.
That is a really good film.
Good film.
Where do you want to put it?
Amazing.
Yeah, put amazing. Yeah,
Happy
good
with
film.
that. I feel like we need to take a couple out.
I wish they had different films.
Yeah, there's not a complete set here, but I
Do you reckon we could just add a couple? Just
Oh, okay, yeah, just off the bat.
Spitball.
Just off the bat.
Borat,
Borat would be
one or two.
Masterpiece. One.
Masterpiece.
I controversially, I think two's better than one.
That is controversial. I kind of.
I actually think it is better.
I still think it's a good
No,
film,
I'd say number one has to be.
Do you think?
Yeah, I haven't even seen the second one again. I haven't
I watched
rewatched
it again
yet.
and it was so funny
good?
still. Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely need to watch that. Any other ones there, boys, that you can think of? Boy in the Striped Pajamas, were you saying would be a masterpiece?
Yeah.
Yeah.
100%.
What are the big films?
Goodfellas.
Good for I haven't seen it.
Redemption.
Yes, that's
that'd be
masterpiece.
masterpiece.
No doubt.
Yeah.
That's nearly criminal if you think it isn't.
Well, as I said, The Revenant.
So would you
Yeah.
Or
say?
The Revenant. Where'd you put The Revenant? Almost perfect.
Oh.
See, I watched it again.
Actually, it's very long.
I watched it again and I wasn't as impressed.
Really?
I really enjoyed it first
I'd
time.
argue
I
amazing.
really,
I watched
yeah.
it. I watched it in
Amazing
the
was perfect.
cinema.
I watched it in the cinema first time and I
Yeah.
thought it was unbelievable, but second time not that good.
It might just be because you're not in the cinema. Do you know what I mean?
We'll go for a couple horror films.
It's
I don't think it's scary though.
Have you seen Scream?
Yeah.
No.
What do you think of Scream? Pretty trash.
Have you watched Blair Witch Project?
No, I want to see that.
That is a scary film. Like that is proper.
Yeah, I think that was like one of the first films where they like.
That
did,
would have to be a
like,
masterpiece.
perspective, like
Yeah,
breaking the
POV,
fourth wall
don't they? Yeah.
and actually like having like a camera, like handheld camera.
Yeah, like a vlog, pretty much.
Have you been to the Fright Night?
Yeah.
Mate?
Yeah,
Blair
in
Witch.
Bill Bar,
So funny.
It's outside, isn't it?
Yeah,
It's the only one that isn't.
Yeah.
You went into so basically you go into one of these huts,
Yeah.
and I was bare jumpy, and I ran into a wall in there. I thought the door was there, and I ran into a wall, and I smacked my head. It really hurt. But
I remember
yeah.
the Saw one. The Saw one.
The
was
Saw one
so
was
so
good.
good.
Yeah.
Did you go on the cabin in the woods?
Yes, that
Was
was.
that good?
You go like through different doors
Yeah.
and stuff.
That is horrible. It's like a little maze as well.
Yeah, it's
like
like
you
a
actually
little
just
maze.
walk around and you just like someone will be in front of you and be like.
It is actually horrible. Like the Saw.
There was one, like,
I remember I had to like everyone like pushed me. I had to lead, and I was like, oh my god! And there's like
Yeah.
people like come down from the
Yeah.
like, roof and like scream in your
There was
face.
there was one called My Bloody Valentine, and you
Yes,
had to,
I
like,
went
call or
to- yeah.
something, or like.
I remember
That was in the little.
But it was always so busy.
That was like where the like throwing like arcade games are,
Yeah.
and it was literally behind
Yeah.
that, wasn't it, in that little corner?
Nah, some decent.
I
some
beg we
decent
go
movies.
Fright Night next Halloween,
Yeah,
It
that's
would
not
actually
a
be
bad
good.
shout.
We'll have to see.
and
Hopefully-
everyone
hopefully
listening to
Chrome
this
knows.
can come with us as well.
We'll do a meet up.
Yeah, meet and greet.
With me. Meet us outside My Bloody Valentine.
5 viewers.
You just have your same friends you've invited.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it is. All you man come. Let's go.
Um,
Well, we'll put that in the calendar.
Yeah.
So we're gonna wrap this tier list up. We'll probably
Are
actually
we?
put it. Yeah, I mean we can't actually
We'll
add
wrap the
any
tier
more.
list up.
We'll put a picture of the final tier list on our Instagram, and you can.
If you want to add to it, just say.
Yeah,
Give
true.
us suggestions.
Yeah,
Yeah.
seriously. We want to have like the
We know how much,
biggest tier list like, of every film.
ever.
ever.
and we thing is we know how
Possible,
much
yeah.
you people value our opinions. So if you want us to give it on anything, then just say. Do you know what I mean?
I've got a question for you guys that's related to films.
Go on.
Yeah, go on.
Do you remember the first time that you went to the cinema and watched the film?
Yes.
If you do, what film was
Yes,
it? What was
Pirates of the Caribbean.
Seriously?
The first one, and I got so gassed. I was quite young.
it? Yeah.
And I
yeah.
got up and I was pretending to fight the pirates, and I was so gassed.
That's like an innocent thing to do. Isn't it?
Yeah, just like a little kid
That's
to see
actually quite-
pirates.
that's actually quite cute.
That's a
Dude.
cute. I don't actually remember the first film I saw.
Oh.
And you do. Fair play.
I remember. It wasn't the first one I saw, but I remember I went to the IMAX in London
Oh.
and saw Polar Express in 3D,
Oh,
That
and
sounds
and it
lush.
blew my mind. It blew my mind.
The IMAX. Have you been to the IMAX?
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
always a good experience.
Yeah,
It's always a good
that's like the
experience,
best of the
IMAX.
best in cinemas.
So big.
We should go IMAX as well. Wait, Luke, get this down.
Yeah.
Fright Night IMAX.
Yeah, literally.
We're gonna come out with a whole list of motives to do after lockdown.
I can't wait.
Oh.
Next question.
Taking a girl to
Yeah.
the cinema.
Oh,
Do you have any?
Any funny
Do you have any
stories?
funny stories saying go to cinema? Do you find it awkward, like trying to like put your arm around?
Yeah,
yeah,
it is.
It's like a first date.
I feel like it's just not.
I
the right
think
one.
it's-
It's so like commercialised. Like it's just
Yeah.
not gonna
So you
work
go
at the
for
same
the-
time.
Big urine stretch over.
There's a lot of different
Hey,
techniques.
baby.
What you gotta do when you go in is the armrest. You gotta put on
Yeah,
the way.
you
You
gotta-
gotta fold the armrest up so it basically just becomes one double seat. That's how it's
I've
done.
once had a
Smooth
girl with
operator.
Yeah.
me and my best mate. My girlfriend came to a movie. Me and my best mate. And it was just so awkward. Like, it was just not the one. Like,
Yeah, what was it? Just
Just
a
like
really-
that
That's like me
yeah,
going-
it's just
Yeah.
horrible.
That's
like,
like me go with you and Chester.
Yeah,
yeah,
that's
it's
weird.
just horrible.
Because
Oh, that's so awkward.
Yeah.
Oh, it's
Such a bad idea.
Just put your arm around both of them.
the thing is as well is like you can't even speak to break the awkwardness.
Yeah.
Yeah. The thing is, so I feel like when you go on a date at the movies as well, is you don't actually focus your attention fully towards the film as well. Like,
Yeah.
I remember I come out and I just have no idea what actually happened.
Yeah.
I feel like
Bit too
wasn't
distracted.
really following it, and then it's just Personally, I think it's very
Alright.
overrated.
Best one.
Go on.
Best cinema snack you can get.
Oh,
what
very
is it?
strong
You just get
question.
pick a mix. That's a good question. You just
No,
get pick a
alright.
mix.
If you're doing that, you're limited to like 3 different types.
Ooh.
of
3 different
people.
types. Seriously.
Yeah,
fair
so it's
enough.
got to be.
You don't have
limited.
like
No, because
six.
that is a cop out though. Just saying pick
It's
and
your
mix
pick and
thing.
mix.
No,
So
I
rare.
don't. I used to get pick a mix when I was younger, but not anymore.
Do
I
you
get
not-
like sweet popcorn.
Oh, see, I'll go for both.
Yeah,
Sweet and
If
salty.
I'm going, I'll go
Oh,
for
have you
sweet
had
and
toffee
salty.
popcorn before?
Nah, it's too sweet for me.
Oi, did you just see Joe's face when I said toffee popcorn? he perked up so much.
I was thinking, have you boys ever like had popcorn in America and they have like the melted butter, which you like? There was like a machine and you drizzle it and it's like just liquid butter comes out over your popcorn.
It tastes nice. It tastes really nice.
I'll tell you what's crazy. The slushies at the cinema.
The Tango Blast.
Do you get
when
the
you
mix
get
as
the
well?
fat ones.
Yes.
Oh,
they're so spenny though.
Yeah,
in America they have like Sour Patch Kids ones. They have the craziest flavours.
America has so much stuff for that.
Yeah.
But the thing is, I've always thought you could always get a Tango Icebox mix and maybe put a bit of alcohol in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
That
not a bad idea.
Bit of rum or
that
something.
would be strong.
Bit of
What would
vodka.
you have
Nah,
with it?
surely vodka would taste.
What about
I've always said vodka, but maybe a bit of
What
rum.
about like a Malibu?
Maybe
Nah,
like a Malibu.
You don't
but that
think
might
so?
change the flavour of it. That's why I'm thinking
Yeah.
vodka, because you still got
you
that Tango
stay-
Blast flavour.
Trust.
Do you know what? Get that down on the list as well.
Yeah. We've got so much stuff to do,
Exactly.
guys.
It's gonna be so great. Best snack though, or we'll just pick a mix. What are you going for? Just to
Do you
complete-
get hot dogs and stuff in the
Nah,
or nachos?
nah.
When I see people, oi, have you been to Everyman Cinema?
Yeah. In
There's one in-
Isha.
There's one in Woking, yeah. That they're all
There's
talking
one in
about.
Isha,
You
yeah.
can get burgers that.
They do really nice food. Like they actually do
too
really, like
nice,
pizzas
too
and
nice,
stuff
yeah.
like that.
And they literally serve it to
Oi,
you. See?
yeah.
I'll
So
tell
sick.
you boys.
You can get like wine and shit there. Like you can like properly get.
Literally, it's actually such a good place.
I'll
to go.
tell you boys a funny story.
Tell us.
A couple of years ago, my mate Max, if you're listening, shout out. His dad, I think it's called like the Lightworks Cinema. Sorry if I completely butchered that. But it's like, I think it's similar to what you were saying about like the more like sort of luxury cinemas.
Yeah.
It is.
And I had a job where it was something like the Abominable Snowman or something by Disney that came out.
This is when I first met him. He was sending me Snapchats of this.
And
I
had to dress up in a big like costume as this Disney character and like have pictures with kids and stuff. And like, I had these big like things on, and you can't see a thing. I was like, oh my god.
I bet you were sweating. So
I was. We had to go out and do shifts like we do like half an hour, come back in.
I don't think you could do more than half an hour without like literally passing out.
It's awful. Like, and
what was the weather like when you did it as well? Was it
the
really
weather
hot?
was quite nice. I feel like it was just like it was a dry like winter's day, but
winter's day and you were still sweating. That's crazy.
yeah, it's just hot because you're like
yeah. Is it hard to breathe in there?
It just gets hot.
Not
It just
stuffy.
gets hot. Yeah. And
It
the worst thing though was just not being able to see anything. And when you're dressed in loads of costume with these massive feet on, like I was just completely immobile, pretty much.
I've got a question.
Go on then.
How do you feel about us not being able to go to movies and to the cinema at the moment? And do you believe that it's gonna be a very quick transition from actually going to cinema and just downloading stuff online and watching it from home?
What? So do you mean like? Do you think the lockdown's killing off the
cinema?
I mean,
tradition
it is.
of
I mean, you know, they've had
Do you
to.
think it will ever get back to it? Is that effectively what you're saying?
Effectively, what I'm saying, but how
I don't
quickly do you
think
think it's gonna go from going to cinemas to on like streaming?
It's
services?
already happening though. Isn't
it's
it?
already happening,
It arguably.
You say
now,
that it already
like,
has.
you know what I mean?
This
Like,
could really damage it.
But also, I feel
never
like
again type thing.
there will inevitably be cinemas that shut, but at the same time, people enjoy the novelty and the experience of going out and
My
watching
mum
it.
always says she loves the experience just going to cinema.
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
so true. Like it's a nice thing
And also,
to do.
you've got a much bigger screen. You've got better sound.
the
and stuff
sound
like-
system's
yeah,
the thing that
it's crazy.
you can't really replicate.
It's so good. 4D as well. We talk about 4D films.
I'm
No, not 4D. 3D and 4D. I've been to
Have you seen
Universal
any 4D?
Studios and Universal Studios.
I was about to say
Shrek.
Yeah, there's some.
Shrek
Yeah,
4D.
I went to
think
like
I've
Angry
done that.
Birds one.
Yeah,
Boston.
I did that
Angry
as well.
Yeah.
I remember an Angry Birds one.
Yeah, I don't know if I read it. But
Where
okay,
did I
3D
do the Angry
films.
Birds one?
Yeah, I have no clue about
Oh,
that.
Yeah, I definitely
Overrated.
remember that.
Overrated. I think 3D films are overrated.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
awful.
Did you ever have the Sky 3D?
Yeah, I do have it. And
I
it's
remember I
pointless.
watched Chelsea Man U in 3D and I was like, oh, this is rubbish. This is,
What does it actually look like?
It just made it no difference.
Really?
Like honestly,
It was
it
like-
just hurts your
yeah.
eyes after a while.
Yeah, basically, it was.
Yeah,
really
I
good.
actually haven't watched a 3D movie in time. I feel like they've kind of got less popular. Like you don't really
You
see
don't
it
really
as
need
much.
a
Glasses,
3D movie,
You
though?
go to cinema and the ticket's just spinning as is, and they go, right, do you want some glass for that? Yeah.
Oh, that's cheeky.
£3.
Innit?
Yeah.
That's cheeky.
Very cheeky.
I remember when you have to you kept hold of them. For,
Oh,
dear
yeah.
of life when you're
Yeah.
leaving, you're like, oh shit, do I have my
Yeah,
glasses?
Like
exactly.
if you genuinely left your glasses, it is kind of a now. Cause
Yeah,
you have
it
to
is.
use it for next time.
Why go to the movie in the first place?
I literally, this is something that I've completely neglected. I haven't thought about 3D movies. Like I can't remember the
No.
last time I even watched one.
I
I
doubt
have
I even
seen-
watched that many.
No.
I honestly
I
don't
think
think
it just
enjoyed it that
It
much.
was so popular for such a small amount of time.
Yeah.
And people just realised
when it first came out, I do remember when it first came out.
Everyone's
it was
always
such a big
everyone's
thing.
on that. Everyone's on that.
I think Polar Express of the IMAX. I was saying that
I
we're saying
think
that
the
3D
IMAX
is
just
overrated.
though.
Different.
The IMAX is more of an experience than like
Yeah,
watching a movie.
The best thing was whenever I used to go to America on holiday, they'd always release the films way earlier.
Yeah,
Back
That's
home.
decent, done well there.
So I remember I used to like watch films way before my friends had seen them, and that's one of the best things. But
you
actually,
could just laugh in their face.
exactly. Okay, yeah.
I'm better than you.
But the experience going to cinema in America is so different to over here. And,
Mate.
and you talk about yam
Yeah.
snacks, unbelievable. I
There-
can't even.
There was this place in Singapore called Gold Class, yeah, and it was literally like that, but it had like aeroplane seats, so you would like lie down, and they would give you like a
that's
blanket,
nice.
and they would have like a champagne ball holder.
Seats as well. Seats as well. You know, it's just like the really old ones.
Oh yeah.
But the ones we have the buttons on the side, you go.
Do you remember when you used to try and sneak into
The
the,
wor-
premier seats?
Yeah.
You'd be a little kiddie. You'd
Can
be
I
like,
see your
hiding.
ticket?
Yeah,
Can I see your
yeah.
ticket?
The worst ones, the chairs that like flip back up.
Oh yeah.
That's the
Yeah.
worst. Oh,
Do you know, one time I was in America and I went to the toilet in the cinema and someone went for a turd in the aisle.
That's always good.
in
Shout.
all my years of living,
That
I
is-
never thought I'd see that, but I actually did. I'm not even joking to you.
That is always good
Joking
chat.
to you?
A poo in the urinal is always funny.
Yeah.
I walked out, I
It's
did
like
like
the
a
South Park,
tanner.
isn't it?
I made him do a tanner. I went, alright, who's done that then? That is funny. That is funny. Please reveal yourself.
Mystery man revealed.
Boysies, should we wrap it up there?
Do you want to finish talking, Joe?
I think that's been good. Anyone got any more questions?
I try to think of as many movie and cinema sort of questions as possible, but I can't
Yeah.
think of anything else.
I've got one final question.
Right.
Go on.
Where would you rank Life of Pi on
That's
the
what I was-
tier list? It just came up. Just came
Almost
to me.
perfect.
Would you put it in almost perfect?
Yeah.
Yeah. Solid
Yeah.
film. Very
Yeah.
solid film.
Well, all I say is, if you guys think that we need to address any more films or add it to the tier list, please give us your suggestions.
Yeah, we'll probably put that tier list thing on Instagram, so just DM us and have a go at us or comment on the photo or something.
Luke, thank you for joining us today.
Cheers for having me.
Oh, it's been a pleasure.
Yeah, it's been a pleasure.
It has quite literally been a pleasure. Thank you for listening, everybody. Go follow at follow at the _ R06 on Instagram. Had a heavy night last night, so it's taken a bit longer for me to process things. But
No
thank you
excuses,
very much
please.
for listening, and we will catch you on Thursday, 12 to 1.
See you later, guys.